Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be making a delicious pineapple fried rice. Remember, for all the ingredients and measurements, it will be listed down below in the description box. Now, let's get started. Now, here is what you will need. In my bowl here, I have some white rice that I washed and put to drain. I'll be using some extra long grain canola rice. In this other bowl here, I have some carrots, onion, corn, sweet pepper, and scallion. I also have in this little bowl here some chopped pineapple or some diced pineapple. And here I have some chicken bouillon, accent, black pepper, fried rice seasoning, Chinese spice, and adobo. I also have green seasoning, grated onion, and ginger. And here I have some oiled sweet soy sauce and some mushroom soy sauce. And I also have here some eggs. Now to my non-stick pan, I'm going to go in with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. We are going to allow that to come up to a nice hot temperature. My stove is on medium-high heat. Now, once the oil come up to a nice hot temperature, you're going to go in with your rice. After adding all the rice to the pot, you're going to then stir to make sure all the rice are parched or toasting evenly. We want to toast the rice until it is slightly discolored. Now notice in this part of the video that the rice is slightly discolored, which means that it is perfectly toasted and it is ready for the next step. You want to ensure that your rice is at the same color before you add anything else. This will ensure that the fried rice is nice and loose in the end. Parching the rice or toasting the rice until it changes the color will definitely ensure you have a nice loose fried rice. Now you want to go in with your green seasoning. After adding the green seasoning, you're going to mix to make sure that the green seasoning is evenly distributed within the rice. We're then going to allow it to fry for about 2 to 3 minutes before we add in the water. You also want to make sure that when you're adding water, you're using hot water for this step. Now after adding in the water, I'm going to go in with my mushroom soy sauce. And right after, we're going to give that a stir. We're going to cover our pot with a piece of foil paper. That way we will lock all the steam in the pot so that the rice can be cooked evenly. Now I'm also going to be using the lid of the pot to cover it, just to make sure that none of the steam in the pot is escaping. Now after putting my lid on, I'm going to turn my stove down to the lowest and I'm going to set my timer for 30 minutes. Now while the rice is steaming, we're going to proceed to the next step. So to my pot, I'm going to go in with a tablespoon of oil. We're going to allow the oil to come up to a nice hot temperature and we're going to add in our eggs. Now once the egg is added, we are going to allow that to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. You want to make sure that the egg is not fully cooked before removing it from the pan. Now here's a look before removing my egg from the pan. As you can see, it is not fully cooked. Now that is the consistency we are looking for. Using the same pan, I'm going to go in with about a tablespoon of oil and we're going to allow that to come up to a nice hot temperature. Now once the oil come up to a nice hot temperature, you're going to go in with your ginger and your garlic paste. We're going to allow that to fry on medium heat for about a minute to a minute and a half. Then I'm going to go in with my carrots and my onions. We will allow that to fry up for about 2 minutes or so, just so that the carrots can get a little bit soft. So now that our onions and carrots are nice and softened, we will go in with our corn and sweet pepper. We're going to place our scallions on the side. We're not ready for that just yet. We are also going to go in with our pineapple and allow that to fry for about a few minutes. You don't want to overcook your veggies where they become too soggy. Now after allowing my veggies to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes, I went in with my eggs and we're going to just mix that all together, and we'll place it on the side, and we are going to wait until the rice is finished steaming. So now that the rice is finished steaming, you're going to go in with your spoon and you're just going to give it a little stir. We want to just fluff it up. You can use a fork for this step or anything that's convenient for you. And look at how nice and loose the rice is. So don't forget to part your rice so you can have the same results. Now to that, I'm going to go in with all of my dry ingredients, and I'm also going to go in with my soy sauce. We'll then mix to make sure that everything is nicely distributed. So now that that's evenly distributed, we're going to go in with all of our veggies, and we are going to mix to make sure that everything is nicely distributed. Don't forget to add all of the scallions you had placed on the side earlier. After everything is nicely distributed, you're going to taste to make sure that you have enough salt. If you would like to add some more salt, you can always use the adobo as a salt substitute. Anything that suits your preference. Now, once everything is nicely distributed, you can allow that to cool down and you are ready to serve. Now that brings us to the end of today's video. I do hope you enjoy watching this video as much as I enjoy making it for you all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet subscribed for more delicious recipe. As usual, I want to say thank you for watching. Goodbye, and I will see you in my next video.